What's up, Pisces? It's your girl Glow getting ready to do your reading for the month of September. Hope you guys are doing well and have been doing well. I was on a hiatus. You probably have been as well, okay? But thank y'all for rocking with me. For those of you that stuck around, I appreciate y'all. I am feeling rejuvenated. And I hope you are as well. So let's get it. Let's see what comes out for y'all. I'm just going to pull a few messages from my Wandering Heart deck to just get the energy flowing. And then we just going to flow. So let's see. All right, Pisces. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know at this time. And they ready to talk. So let me be quiet. Messages for my Pisces. Spirit, what messages do you have? What do they need to know at this time? Reclaim your power, Pisces, okay? Reclaim your power, all right? So you could be the type of person to, most Pisces are this way, okay? Empathetic. You take on the energy of the room. You're always trying to fix people's problem. But what about you, Pisces? Who can I run to? Who can you run to? When you sit back right now and you think, who can you really run to? And it's like, oh yeah, I got someone. So do you really? Like, aside from calling to talk and gossip, like, who can you really strip down and be your most vulnerable self with? And it's time for you to reclaim your power, reconnect with the divine, and be whole again. I feel like you've been giving a lot to other people, you know, and it's time for you to give to yourself, Pisces. Reclaim your power. Yeah. Ooh, miscarriage. Oh, Pisces. So some of you could suffer from fertility issues. Ooh, that just made me so emotional. Suffer from fertility issues. Could have lost a child, okay? Could have someone close to you that has experienced this. All right, you could currently be worried about fertility. Will I be a mother? Will I, you know what I mean? So you need to take care. This is going back to taking care of yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Your womb is your portal. So you want to make sure that you are consuming good foods. You are drinking the right things, you know, your greens, your water, things of that nature. Trying to eat as healthy as possible. All right. There's also a seed that you planted that it almost grew. Almost. But you feel like it didn't make it. Okay, Pisces? But you can do it again. Reclaim your power, Pisces. There's something that you tried for that didn't work. For the Pisces who aren't connecting with the pregnancy aspect of miscarriage, there was something that was growing and you were so confident in it. You were so excited about it. And it just didn't come into fruition. It just wasn't time, Pisces. So that doesn't mean that you don't try again, okay? Yeah, alchemy. Practice alchemy, Pisces. Take this thing, the seed that you planted, and figure out what went wrong. Like, if it is a case where you had an actual miscarriage, what was your diet like? You know, what type of person were you hooking up with? You know what I mean? What was the environment? How have you been treating your body? How have you been treating your womb? If this is a business, if this is a relationship, were you in your power? Were you in a space where, because you know, we ask for things, we receive these things, but we are not in a space where we can maintain these things because we aren't doing the work on ourselves. So it's time for you to practice alchemy. Really go within, do the shadow work, and spend time with yourself, Pisces, okay? And honor your word. Whatever you come to when you go within, like, okay, Spirit told me that I need to start working out. Spirit told me that I need to start finding my community or collaborating with people to help my business flourish. You know what I mean? Like, alchemize this thing. It's a learning thing, you know. Grief is a part of, it's the nature of the beast, you know. It's a part of the process, but you will come out on top. Familiarity, okay? So I feel like some of you have people in your bloodline that practice some sort of divination, spiritual work. It could be a mom, a grandmother. Okay, some of you could also have someone, you could have an altar. Okay, You could be going to some sort of family reunion. This also is giving me repast energy. But it also gives me an altar, because it basically is an altar, right? So you need to talk to your ancestors, Pisces. Maybe you've been disconnected from God. Maybe you've been disconnected from your spirit team. And they're calling you in, like, talk to us. Because you are sad about the seeds you've been planting not growing. And it's because you are not connecting with the divine in a way that you need to be, okay? So let's get one more. One more for my Pisces. Evil eye. It's time to go into solitude, and it's also time for you to stop telling people about what you have going on, okay? There are people around you that you think is your friends, think are your family, think want the best for you, but they don't. These people are sending you evil eye, Pisces. I keep it on me. I keep it on me. Because we think that people want the best for us, and they do not. Okay, and sometimes it's not even that they mean to be that way. They are just going through their own shit, and naturally misery just likes company, Pisces. It takes a very special person to be going through their own shit and still root for you and it be genuine. Okay, so beware. Okay, may all evil eyes go blind. Return all that to sender. And that could be a part of why with the seeds that you're planting is not growing, because you're telling people things prematurely or telling them at all, right? And it's cutting into the work that you're trying to do. And it's because you are familiar with these people. This could be a family member, a friend, a partner, okay? But you know something in you is telling you, like, this person don't really want the best for me. They could have said or did something that kind of like threw you off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so let's move on. Excuse me. All right, let's see what the tea is for you, Pisces. What's the tea for my Pisces? What's the tea for my Pisces? Love triangle, third party, multiple lovers, choices. So you or somebody that you're dealing with has a lot of people. I don't know why I feel like this is like you and somebody are connecting, but there's this third person that's always hovering around. Like, it's hard for you and this person to get time to yourself because these other people or this other person is always around. You see, like, I don't know. It just seemed like this other woman is just there in a way. Like, that's the energy I'm getting off of the card. It's like, yo, like, me and this guy were talking and here you come. Like, girl, these two was having a conversation and then she just came interrupting the program. Like, girl, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could also have a lot of choices, a lot of options, okay? Give me more. Queen rising. Stepping into your power, praised, coming up spotlight, but you are going to steal the spotlight in this situation. I don't even want to say steal. Like, it always been you. All right, it always been you. So it doesn't matter if these other people, like, you know, like you see two people having like a really engaging convo and the other person looking like, let me go over there because I don't understand why he giving her so much attention, you know. And it's like, yo, bro, like, not too much, you know. But it's like when you walk, I've been saying lately, like, I don't walk in the rooms. I glide, I float. I'm an entity. I'm a presence. I'm an energy. All right? Like, everybody else walk, they run, they jump. Not me. I float, baby. Thief. Robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional. There is somebody who is hating. Like, the glow up is about to have them triggered, beloved. The glow up about to have them triggered, beloved. They are obsessed. Somebody is watching you. Okay, watching your every move. They are mad. They cannot believe. Like, they keep trying to interrupt what you got going on. This person could be doing divination work to try to stop you. Okay. Inside scoop. Inside scoop. Somebody wants to know what you have going on. Okay, a closer look. Nosy up in your business. They could be asking people about you. Marrying for money. Some of you could be getting into a connection with somebody who has money, or be careful of somebody coming around to you acting like they just so into you, especially if you're well off. Okay, there's something about an arrangement, like somebody put somebody up to something, or something is a setup. So be careful. Get to know this person. Get up in their business. All right. Yeah, you got a snake charmer coming around. What? Impersonator. A fake person. Acting like they so interested. Acting like they so into what you got going on. No, they just want to steal your light. They just want to be a part of it. But you gonna reject that ass. You have nothing for them. You gonna reject that ass. You've been doing this for too long, talking shit, because you gonna see right through it. It's something that this person is gonna say, and you gonna be like, nope, It's something, you're gonna feel an ick around this person. Sexual infection, sexual disease. This person could try to sleep with you super fast, and it's like, like, what you on? You got moving. Yeah, somebody could be moving too fast. All right. Somebody could be watching you in your neighborhood, seeing where you're going, with creeping coming out here. This person is broke. There could be a situation where you have to move because your landlord wasn't paying a mortgage or something like that. Also be aware of your finances. Make sure that you're paying your bills, paying your rent on time, paying your car note on time. Okay. Let me get one more. Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. So somebody is definitely thinking about you. You know, they in their head overthinking, stressed, and overanalyzing, wondering if you're into them as well. Okay. All right, Pisces, let's move on. I feel like somebody want to know what's going on in their finances, so we're going to do a quick spread on that. And then we're going to move on to love to close it out. All right. Not the Five of Swords, child. You overworked. You tired. You tired. God, but hating ass co-worker too. All right, messages from my Pisces regarding their money. Ooh, that flew out very fast. Knight of Wands. Some of you are taking some time off, PTO. Okay, some of you are also looking for new employment, looking for a new job. All right, trying to navigate through your career, like what's next for me. I just feel stagnant. I feel like I'm not getting to where I need to be. You trying to figure it out. Some of you travel for work or you work remotely. So you're going to be working by the pool, working by the beach. Okay. But some of you are conflicted. Like, do you want to stay in this field that you're in? Like, or do you want to do something different? I feel like some of you want to move into entrepreneurship if you're working a 9-to-5. Okay. Seven of Wands. You don't feel safe in the current space that you're in. You just feel like it's going to run its course, or it's already ran its course. Some of you are in school also. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. There's something that you intuitively know that you should be doing too. Some of you are supposed to be doing readings. Some of you are supposed to be doing some sort of like wellness or giving an offering from a spiritual standpoint, and you're being called to do that. All right. Some of you could also, like I said, be having some sort of conflict with a coworker. You have the Eight of Swords coming out and then the Knave of Coins. Okay, yeah. Some of you didn't get the promotion. Some of you didn't get chosen to go from contract to permanent hire. Okay. Some of you are moving along though. A new offer is coming in, but it's going to call for you to move. Okay. And I already said you're going to be traveling. So you may travel and bump into a new opportunity. Okay. Some of you could work like as a flight attendant or something like that. Work at the airport, drive Uber, do Uber Eats. You might be doing side stuff to get extra money. Or you be looking for a second job. Strength card. Some of you are trying to find the courage to ask for a raise or find the courage to quit and go be independent. Like, you know what? I'm going to just drive Uber. I'm going to just drive Uber. I'm tired of the same monotonous thing. Going to work every day. It's unfulfilling to me. The Fool. But there is a moment of pause because you like, I only got $10,000. I only got $5,000. Or I only got X amount of dollars. And I still got to pay my car. I still got to pay this. I know I want to leave, but I'm stressed. I don't really know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give me something on this Seven of Wands. The King of Cups. Give me something on the Seven of Wands. The Knave of Wands. You have good news coming in, Pisces. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Stand up for yourself. There's people trying to bully you or dim your light or give you more work than you should be doing. Okay? If you're an entrepreneur, it's like, yo, there's going to be an uptick in your in people patronizing your business. But you got to get out your own way with this Eight of Swords. Put that new product out. Start putting that content up. Like, cut the shit. What's the Fool? Justice. There's something about paperwork. Okay, the Ace of Coins here. Yeah, you want to make sure you have another thing already set in stone before you quit and jump ship. Because I see you building up the courage to go independent. What's the Strength card? The Nine of Swords. You worried about that because you over there building up the courage. Confirmation from Spirit. Building up the courage because you want to make sure you have that other thing set in stone before you walk away. So you juggling. You like, is that what I really want to do? Yeah, Pisces. Queen of Coins. Because your stability is everything and it's coming. Don't fear. Don't fret. Okay? You have that new opportunity coming through. But you got to believe in yourself. Alright, let's see what's going on in love for you, Pisces. Let's see what's going on in love. Could it be love? Could it be love at first sight? Dun, 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 dun. What's that? Mary J. Blige? Messages for Pisces in regards to love. Ooh. The Five of Wands. Ooh, you arguing with somebody. You arguing with somebody. You conflicted about something. What you conflicted about, Pisces? What's the problem, Pisces? What is that? Why are you feeling Five of Wands? Why are you feeling, I heard you feeling froggy then leap. Who you fighting with? What is happening here? You could be in your own head, or multiple people is fighting for your attention or fighting for the attention of your person. Okay, you got the Three of Pentacles coming out. This could be a newer connection, Pisces. So, oops, my bad. This could be a newer connection. Because the Three of Pentacles is giving, you know, this is what I have. Let me see what you have. Let's put it together. But it's giving newbie energy. Maybe this person got other people around them, and here you come, and all of a sudden they want to build with you, or they've been dating other people, but you starting to get more attention. Okay, and it's like, why is Pisces getting all the attention? You know what I mean? This could also be somebody that works a lot too. So people is feeling some type of way like, oh, you usually too busy for me, but you got time for Pisces? Like, what's that about? The Queen of Swords. Somebody feels like it's not a logical decision for somebody to build with you. Like, how are they going to balance this out? You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. How are you going to balance this out? Make it make sense. Like, give me more. Always somebody hating on a Pisces. We can never just be great with our love. I'm telling you, people just you have the World here, so there's something about travel, so you and this person can have distance between you and them. Yeah, but it could be coming up to the time for you and this person to see each other. All right, but there's like these roadblocks, these people that's trying to get in the way of you and this person coming together. Okay, there may even be travel delays in the plan for y'all to meet up. Let me move this over. I can put all of them in the frame. Ten of Wands. Okay, so there's something that's going to be overbearing, or that has been overbearing, that is going to come to an end, because tens represent endings. So it's a burden that's going to be dropped in the month of September. Okay, the Magician. You're figuring something out. You and your person are figuring how to make something work, figuring something out. in regards to the connection. It could be in regards to this distance. All right. One of you or both of you can have a strong online presence with this world card energy. But let's clarify. Let's clarify. I'm curious why the Five of Wands is the overall energy. Like, what? Can I talk? Can I ask a question? But the five, I guess I already asked, right? The Hermit and the Ten of Cups. I feel like somebody's mad that your person or you has been hiding something about this connection with this Hermit energy. Ten of Cups, like maybe you and this person are building y'all relationship in secret or in private. And it's like, yes, these people don't want us to be together. So, you know, like, let's keep it on the low. Not because they're trying to hide you, but because there's people around that don't want y'all together. I'm telling y'all, because this person, maybe this is a newer person. Like I said, with this Three of Pentacles, with the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles, this person automatically sees you as somebody that they can build with, be in a relationship with. They want to jump in it quick, but they know the people around them, they ain't gonna be with it. You could be dealing with a Leo energy with the strength coming out. Like this person, they found the courage to want to step towards you in that way. All right. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Not the haters. When the hate don't work, they start telling lies. Why are Three of Pentacles here? The Tower. I'm telling you, it came. Could it be love? Could it be love? This person sees you as the Empress. You came out of nowhere for this person. The Nine of Cups, giving them wish fulfillment, showing them as somebody that they could really see themselves building with. Page of Pentacles, you had them at hello, but there's people around them, or there's things they've experienced, or there are intrusive thoughts that's causing this person to wonder if they are moving too fast, right? What's the Queen of Swords? We have the Temperance, Queen of Swords. Look, needing to make a logical, smart decision. So it's like, let me sit back. Let me really think this through, right? Let me really think this through. That Five of Wands is strong. There is conflict around your love life, Pisces. For a lot of you, I feel like there are other people, family members, friends, multiple people, or even other love interests, right? Because somebody could get a lot of attention that's causing this person to really, now they got to sit back and think like, all right, how do I balance this out? Is this really the right move for me to make? You know what I'm saying? And they going to protect you, Pisces. Don't worry about it. And they're making the final decision. They're not going to let nobody else do it. This is someone that's single, independent, okay? They're an independent thinker. They might take what other people have to stay into account, but that's not going to make the final decision, okay? Yeah, so if this person isn't communicating at this time, or you feel like things have slowed down, it's because right now they're in a mode of self-preservation, number one, but also making sure that whatever decision they make in regards to your connection comes from them and not from these people, okay? Because you did come out of nowhere, right? You could have gave this person something, or they gave you something, or don't be surprised if they show up with a gift and an offer to you. Like, all right, I was in the Five of Cups, because before the Six is the Five of Cups. I was in the Five of Cups. I was thinking about all the things that could go wrong, but you make me feel so right. Okay, what's the World for Pisces and their person? What's the World? We have the Magician. Again, you're figuring it all out. Even distance can't keep y'all apart. Even distance can't keep y'all apart. This is your soulmate, Pisces. Three of Cups. This is also going to be your best friend. This person is done being single. This person is done being single. You are the person that made them say, hold up, I could take a break from work. I could take a few days off to go visit Pisces, or have them come visit me. This person wants to bring you around their friends, bring you around their family. You feel like friends and family to them. Maybe you started off as a friend, okay? The Ten of Swords. Yeah, they ain't gonna be able to hold it down for much longer, beloved. Like right now, it's like we started off as close friends. Like y'all started off just cool, but you're building and it's happening fast, okay? So all of that pain and wondering if this person is going to come around is coming to an end. What's the 10 of Wands, please? I got one card that hit the floor. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the Wounded Warrior. We have the Wounded Warrior. So we have someone here that is on the defense. Okay, they've been hurt before. Okay, they had to rebuild themselves. They had to do the work, right? But they're finding the strength and the courage to lay them burdens down. 10 of Wands, confirmation. Finding the strength and courage to lay them burdens down to build with you. Be patient, Pisces. I love the Knight of Pentacles because he like, listen, he gonna build it from the ground up, and that foundation is not gonna be shaky, beloved. That foundation is not going to be shaky. This is somebody who works hard. This is somebody who has a routine. They don't mind doing the same thing over and over again, right? This is somebody who's disciplined with this 8 of Pentacles. You're experiencing sleepless nights, or this person is, in regards to this connection. Somebody could also work a lot, so they don't get a lot of sleep. That could be why you guys don't see each other that much, but there will be travel and communication in the month of September. Okay? Yeah, Hierophant. A higher level in this connection is coming, Pisces. So let's go ahead and get some final messages to close this out. I'm being called to the True Emotional deck. I don't know, like, be careful of the people around you. Don't be telling your friends everything when it comes to this connection. And I don't think this person is going to be either. I think y'all about to be on some... Y'all just going to pop out like, this my man, this my girl. Real talk. Like, this who I'm with, and there's nothing y'all can do about it. You got bad news coming out. I just heard somebody cutting off all they hoes. That's the bad news. Like, sorry, I can't mess with you no more. I got somebody now. Bye. Legal matters, divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, traffic ticket, okay? So somebody could be, if this person has children, their baby mama, baby daddy might try to put them on child support. Look, y'all running off together. Y'all are out on these people like, we don't even care, we're gone. Toxic lifestyle. This is what somebody wants to keep somebody in, right? That's not what they want. That could be who they was messing with before. But look, when I tell you this person is going to pop the question, ask you to be together on a higher level of commitment, and nobody going to know, it's just going to be y'all two. Look, heartbreak. What did I say? What did I say? Somebody gonna be mad. Police station. Don't be surprised if there's like, what did it say? Too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's gonna be too late for people to try to separate y'all. Secluded. I'm telling you. So separation, reflecting, soul searching. So your person could be in a space right now where they're thinking about their feelings, how they feel towards you, and what they want. Let me get one more from this deck. Happily single, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, career focus. And I feel like that's the space that you're finding this person in, but they're moving into wanting a family once they meet you, Pisces. All right, final messages. Where that deck at? Final messages for Pisces and their person. Unblock me. I miss you and want to connect. No. I feel like that's somebody's ex trying to weasel their way in. You are perfection. Your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted it. Someone like you. Somebody's thanking God for you. They've been manifesting and asking God to bring them the perfect person. Still listening. I listen to the music you shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we're apart. You are in distance from somebody. You or this person could make music, or y'all share music. That's like a love language. Feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say, and it's just easier to stay silent. Okay. That could be something with an ex. Okay. Finally, last card, obsessed. I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time. Stalk your socials, and I hope I run into you when I'm out. This person can't wait to see you again, Pisces. And at the bottom, you're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something. Never really know where I stand with you. And they won't. till they pop that question, until they come out of that Nine of Swords energy. If this resonates, Pisces, please drop a comment, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, Pisces.